Kia ora hui anō. Tātou I tēnei pō, mai I tamaki makarau, Aotearoa, New Zealand. Ko tēnei tōku hōtaka, iwa te kau mā ono. Pāwhipahi, I te iwa karaka, I te pōnei, I tino mahana, te wairia, me, he mahana, ke I roto I tēnei whare. Tōku whare, yeah. Ngā mihi ka kaute, ko tatu mai I ki konei, ki te mātua ki taki mai, ki te whakarongo mai, ke ngā kōrero e pā ana ki te kapapiriona. Nā reira, I tēnei wā, ka huri e ki koku reo, tuarua te reo o te Pākehā, ne? O Inarangi, pēr. Karea mohe o te ahatua hihia ki te whakarongo atu ki tētahi atu reo. Now, ko Bex ahau, he trust tala ahau I roto I te kapapiriona. E tori tau, ahau, I roto I tēnei, kia hā te kupu mō te society, I roto I a TBC. Nā kare, he wā tino poto, tori tau, ahau, I konei, engari, he wā tino poto rawa atu. E tai atu roku, kona au mō te kau tau, tino roa, tēnā paima, I roto I te rā roku. Ko te rereketanga o ngā tau, I titi noiho, ngā tau I roto e te kapa periona. Tau, I tēnei wā, ka huri au, ke etahi atu pānui I roto I te blog, ka mohe mai koutou ngā mema hou, pēhea ngā āhuatanga, pēhea te kaupapa I roto I TBC. Whakarongo mai. So, welcome to my Live 96, and quite a warm night here tonight in Auckland, New Zealand. And we've had a little bit of an audience watching Key's broadcast just a few minutes early. And kind of hard to concentrate when you're looking at a screen and you've got a whole lot of people looking at another screen watching you. And they try to talk to you at the same time. So it can be quite, well, I say nerve-wracking because it's not. Well, not for me anyway, but it can bring, a lack of concentration in some areas. You're trying to focus on your kōrero about TBC, and hello, somebody's talking about TBC, another topic. So tonight, we're going to, while it's on my head, in my head, matrices. Make sure you're getting them done and getting them done quick enough. If you're a new member, get them done as quick as you can because they do take a little bit longer to process because there are many things you have to do. You have to make sure that everyone is registered. But don't make the payment until everyone has signed up. And then once you've got everything signed up of all the members in your matrix, then go and pay the whole lot. One hit. So you're doing, instead of doing it all in 48 hours, you can cut that down and do it all in 24 hours. Right? So that's the plus when you are creating your matrix for the holiday promotion, which started in December, on December the 1st, last year, and finishes not next week, but I think it's 3 days into the following week, which is only probably 2 whole weeks to go. And you're going to need all those 2 whole weeks to process as much as you can. Okay? Especially if you want the cookies to count for redemption. You need to do that. Check your cookie rewards. Check your back office to make sure that it's not due to be closed off before redemption comes, because that can happen. Because you don't want to be caught out with a closed back office when redemption happens, because you won't be able to get it in and press that redemption button come the right day to do it. Okay, so always make sure your renewals are done in your back office and that your account is hurt for a whole year. Okay. What else have we got on our plate? What else do we have? Key, nothing, eh? No, just that. Just a few little things to remember. But I'm going to go through a little bit about the redemption anyway. Okay, so I'm going to share first. That's more important. Otherwise I'll be talking to myself and showing myself. November redemption period. We're going to skip over to the blog. blog.thebillioncoin.info 2018 is this page. So by popular demand, the November redemption period has been extended till January 31st, 2019. Cookie rewards. Admin would like to thank the members that participated in the poll about extending the November redemption period. Now don't say, I've heard this many times before. Well, here's another time you're going to take it in again. And this is for you new members in particular. Sometimes you can never hear enough of cookie rewards. And each time you learn something new. So, hope we do. The poll question was, which state will result in greater community growth to close the November redemption period? The larger part of the TBC community answered that a January the 31st ending of the November redemption period would result in greater community growth. I mostly agree with the poll result, but as you can see, the second place poll said it would be best to end on November the 30th, 2018. And I understand why these members think it should end then. Only during a redemption period can people all around the world become instant TBC millionaires. Everyone wants to become a millionaire. And we provide a solid path ahead to make that happen. Outside of a redemption period, members only get cookies, which are not spendable or transferable. Remember, cookies are more like points. You cannot spend and you cannot transfer. The time in between redemption periods allows us, as a community, the time to educate our newest members properly before they have access to an abundance of coins that are spendable. The education is priceless. Without the education, chaos develops due to misunderstanding and ignorance. The main problem with extending is that some new members don't understand the value of completing a transaction with their sponsors. Without members going out there sponsoring new members, TBC doesn't grow. See the problem? I need to balance the feelings of the new members with the thinking of the old. I'm not referring to senior citizens, veterans, members, and this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to run a special holiday promotion during the same 2 months extension period that requires a minimum transaction by the new members coming in to access the extension. In other words, no transaction equals no extension. Sponsors need to be compensated to keep the balance and ensure ongoing community growth. I hope everyone can appreciate what I am doing here. So, let's go back up to that. No transaction equals no extension. What it's saying there is that you need to do a transaction, okay, during the holiday promotion period from the 1st of December to the 31st of January 2019. No transaction equals no extension. So, if you do not do a transaction in that period of time, your redemption ends more or less in November. Okay? Generally, we are inviting the 4 billion working class to join us in the TBC community. When you closely examine this group, it is alarming that about 50% of them earn less than 4 grain in a day of work. That is poverty. We are on a mission to end poverty globally, and we must take this fact into account. Asking people that only make 4 grain a day to come up with 40 grain can seem impossible to some of those poor people. So, this holiday promotion will be a tiered system that allows members to collect cookies for doing transactions as small as 4 grain. A 4 grain transaction will be the minimum required in order to redeem cookies during the extended redemption period. If you have already done a transaction of 4 grain or higher, then you don't have to do another transaction in order to redeem cookies during this extension period. Also, I am not referring to the admin fee of 4 grains. That is separated and also required in order to have a send button. The tiers will be 4 grain, 8 grain, 12 grain, 16 grain, 20 grain, 24 grain, 28 grain, 32 grain, 36 grain, and 40 grain. You will learn more about this holiday promotion before December the 1st, 2018, here in the blog. So this holiday promotion is elsewhere in the blog. And you can go put your keyword up, holiday promotion, and it will bring up all and everything holiday promotion. This is an exciting time in TBC, and we want to keep everything balanced for all. Okay, so that's just a briefing of what you need to do if you are wanting to do the holiday promotion, the extension of it from December to there was December to January, the end of January. Okay? So that's done. Now, here, this is when everyone learnt that the poll for cookie redemption, right? It's only a few weeks left to the redemption extension. That was the voting. So it was about just over 3,000 more votes that won it. So by popular demand, the November redemption period has been extended until January 31st, 2019. Now, the November redemption period extension until January 31st is coming to an end in just a few weeks. 2 exactly from today. If you are fairly new to the TBC community, you have enjoyed a long extension of the November redemption period. As long as you were qualified, you need to complete at least one transaction in order to be qualified to take advantage of this extension. For details, please read this link here. So I've just read that link to you. Okay? You still have time to complete and verify a transaction now to get qualified. Be sure to click the Redeem Now button in the rewards area of Kringle Cash back office before January 31st, 2019 in order to convert your cookies into Kringle. Cookies are basically points compared to Kringles that are spendable coins, which you can use at participating merchants or trade them peer-to-peer at the current price. We encourage members to wait until the end of a redemption period before they complete the Redeem Now process to convert their cookies into Kringles, because members have many ways to keep on accumulating more cookies all month long. Any cookies left over at the end of this month after you completed the Redeem Now process will carry over into the next redemption period in May 2019. From the beginning of February until the end of April this year, new members coming in during that time will not have immediate access to the redemption period process. They have to wait until May in order to redeem their cookies. Only through partnerships will new members then be able to earn cash flow within the TBC community. If you do not know how to cash flow in TBC now, you should partner up with a cash flowing leader and learn how partnerships work. You can earn cash flow even on your very first day as a new member, regardless if we are in a redemption period or not. We have a cash flow system that works, and if you follow it, you'll earn daily cash flow from it. TBC can be a full-time job for anyone that wants it. Now enjoy the remainder of this redemption period extension. No, that's just sharing what you need to do up until the end of the month, and from the beginning of February until April this year is just only 2 or 3 months to May. Hang on. February, March, April, May. 4 months. Yes, 4 months to go. And then we redeem again. So, crack the whip, everyone, I say. Crack the whip and get moving, especially those who are new to TBC. Everyone else has a head start on you guys, but that doesn't mean to say you can't catch anybody out. Open sesame. It's up to you as to what you do and where you want to be. Okay, so put a little thought into it and start planning your journey ahead. Okay, so that's about redemption. Now, just want to read this because it's quite interesting. How is all of this possible? This is old. This is very old. This is from April the 5th, 2016. One of the reasons why TBC is called the billion coin is because the ultimate price maxes out at 1 billion euros per TBC coin. Now remember, this is from 2016. We were talking other currencies then, Euro, US, and so on. So that means anyone holding onto even just one TBC coin could become a billionaire someday. At this time, the current price of TBC is a long way from 1 billion euros, and it may seem to some impossible for the TBC coin to ever arrive at the price of 1 billion euros per month. Now remember, we are now talking grains of gold, because that is how we value our coin. To get there, according to the formula, we would need to get 1 billion people from around the world to each become verified members of the billion coin community. We will get there ultimately, and it's because of a membership agreement. There is the agreement. All members of the billion coin community agree that this coin will never go down in value. It can only go up in price. This agreement is hinged on a software program that drives the price of TBC up by 1% to 5% daily until it reaches its ultimate price. Now that changed slightly at this time, from 1 to 5% daily. We now value at grains of gold, and I think it works out, I think it goes up. Oh, whatever the value of gold is, I think we look at it every 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, about every 2 weeks, we check the value of gold against the coin. Within those few words of the agreement, it does carry a lot of meaning. People from all over the world are sick and tired of artificial scarcity ruining their lives, which was covered briefly in another article on this blog. Abundance and prosperity are very natural things within the universe, and powerful people have been leading the people en masse to believe in the deception called scarcity. When people allow the cryptocurrency TBC to propel them into wealth for the software formula, they are making an agreement. Do the people at large have the right to make that agreement? This will, of course, be debated. So, I want to arm you with some simple facts. First of all, people make agreements all the time without giving it much thought. Every time a person puts something in their mouth, or chooses to wear a certain brand, or selects a home to live in, and so on, in each case they are making agreements. So, of course, people have the right to make agreements. Each agreement has a consequence. If an agreement brings harm to another in any way, it could be seen as a bad agreement. If you can get a person to believe in artificial scarcity, you can also get them to make a whole series of bad agreements. The fact that we live in a world filled with hunger, poverty, and war are all indicators that the people at this time have all made a long list of bad agreements. Once the people in mass consciously choose to believe in abundance and prosperity for all, then we can do away with the plagues of hunger, poverty, and war, as well as many other things that are harmful to humanity. I hope this is beginning to open up your eyes to see the truth. Abundance and prosperity should be available to everyone, regardless of where they were born or anything else for that matter. Within the path that the current price of TBC will take, it has many opportunities to create wealth, even vast wealth, for those that agree to use it. If people don't want to take advantage of those opportunities, they are free to not be a part of this. No one is being forced to use this cryptocurrency. The fact that Bitcoin has proven to stand up as a real currency means that all cryptocurrencies can also stand up as a real currency too. Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency, has pioneered the path for all cryptocurrencies. Yes, our membership agreement makes us different, but fundamentally, we are just another cryptocurrency. We have every right to a part of this. Embrace the idea that wealth can be spread through this special agreement. Now, that's a real good trip down memory lane. We're going back to revise this and read it, review it, because, simple information for everyone. So, we'll stop sharing. Well, we can go over there and I can stop sharing that and come back to my main screen. And it is hot here. It's a muggy kind of hot. Earphones on, makes you even hotter. Almost like sitting in it with a sweat box wrapped around your ears. So, with that, guys. Also, cash flow coaching for new members. It's a good place to go. It's a good place to be. It's a good place to learn. You learn a lot more than what you can from just reading the blog. It's almost like getting into the intricacies of a topic that, you know how you get a topic in the blog. It's actually going deeper than that. Really getting into the nitty-gritty of things, of the meaning of what you're reading. Because for some people, they like to keep things simple. For others, they will handle the general note regardless. So cash flow coaching, you need to be there. Learn to cash flow as well. That's a bonus, cash flowing. So if you need to know more about tbcrandy.com and who's cash flow coaching, get in touch with me at any time and I will show you how to get in there and be part of the group. We have a good little group from around the world and it grows. And sometimes some members probably agree, you know, or think within themselves they have enough, you know, they've fueled themselves up with enough info that they're ready to fly. But hey, that door's always open. I mean, if you hit a hurdle, you can always go back to cash flow coaching. Okay, so if, you know, I urge you, if you're new, to get into cash flow coaching. And Bitcoin, you don't do Bitcoin? Hey, I do any coin. You can get in touch with me too. I run the cash centre in Auckland, New Zealand, and there is a cash flow centre in other areas of New Zealand. Well, there's probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now in New Zealand, which is good. But, you know, we can do it more. So you're always welcome to the cash centres if you have Bitcoin problems, specifically if you want to pay for things. Like if you want to pay for your fee, your $10 per week fee to get into cash flow coaching, and you need Bitcoin, then hey, I'm all there, all ears, and because you need Bitcoin for your fees, or other, you know, crypto coins for your fees, and I handle all that as well. So feel free to just contact me. You know where I am. I'm on Facebook, and my email is in my broadcast somewhere, or on my page, sorry. Yes. So, you know, no hesitation. Sign up, get in touch with me. So, on that note, guys, I've got to love and leave you all. Time to do other things, TBC. And I've got a mountain of things to go through at the moment, but hey, that's okay. I've set aside that time to do that. I organise my time well. And until tomorrow night, my next broadcast, 97, we will catch you again. So, hakonera and ka kite koutou āpopo. We will see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Māori. And that is peace in Māori. Okay? Māori. Thank you, people.